Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here for the greater good. As the summer comes to a close, I felt that the best way to end it is to talk about a movie preceding one of my most anticipated movies that is coming out, as a matter of fact, this Friday. Of course, that is the new Edgar Wright film, The World's End, and what better way to do a celebration of this film than to do a throwback day of the one Edgar Wright film that I have not yet talked about, and that is, of course, with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and a couple of other very well-prestigious actors, Hot Fuzz. Now, if you have seen my movie for every year of my life, 3-part segment, and there will be a link to that in the box below, all 3 parts, you probably would have seen that I called Hot Fuzz the best film of 2007, and I will reiterate by saying, how could it not be? This movie is 100% fun, outrageous, and in-your-face action and comedic genius. I must say that whoever put together the concept of putting this man named Edgar Wright into our world pretty much was the most ingenious person in the history of supernatural or possible humankind, whoever the creator or whatever the creator might be. But all I know is that every single time Edgar Wright has directed a movie, he has just given us one incredible hit after another after another. And the thing that I like so much about Edgar Wright is you can definitely see where his influences are. One of his biggest influences, as you could probably tell, is Robert Rodriguez, because if you know Robert Rodriguez movies, he is such a diverse director with the ability to create a extremely violent, action-packed film like Desperado, and then make millions of dollars in a franchise like Spy Kids for children. And Edgar Wright is no stranger to that concept, since he has already written the script for one of the best animated films that I have seen in the last decade, and that is The Adventures of Tintin, which was directed by Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson. And now he makes movies like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Shaun of the Dead, and he just keeps doing great things. And the thing I also love so much about him is, also like Robert Rodriguez and even Quentin Tarantino by that matter, is he doesn't throw a movie out at us one year after another after another. He paces himself. And I think that that's one of the best things about this guy and his talent. But as far as Hot Fuzz goes, there's really nothing else to say about it. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, amazing. Jim Broadbent, great. Bill Nye, Martin Friedman, they're all wonderful in this movie, and it's just a fun romp, a spoof on cop movies with a little bit of a horror or suspenseful twist, and you will just enjoy this movie from beginning to end, laughing your butt off, and just probably want to watch it again and again and again, much like Shaun of the Dead, because so many people praise Shaun of the Dead. So Hot Fuzz, a true winner. Really excited to see The World's End, which is apparently the final part of this, what's now called the Ice Cream Trilogy, which is including Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. So that's it, guys. 4 out of 4 for Hot Fuzz. And the question that I want to leave for you today is, speaking of diversification with Edgar Wright's repertoire, 2 projects that he has recently been hinting at is the anticipated sequel for The Adventures of Tintin, but more importantly, what are your thoughts on the fact that he has greenlit a script for the Marvel Studios film line? It was rumors, and now it's official that after the Avengers 2, one of the first Marvel films to come out in the 3rd stage of the film library is Ant-Man, and he has wrote the script. Mr. Edgar Wright has wrote the script, and now there are even more rumors that Simon Pegg is going to play Hank Pym. If that is the case, what are your thoughts? I am the Lawn Gnome. Actions speak louder than words.